Hello everyone. Today I wanted to share something that I have learned after Kundalini awakening or spiritual awakening is it really in our hand to awaken this divine energy within us? And what I have learned and what I have experienced, it's not something that it's in our control. But yes, it's in our control indirectly. It's in our control in a sense that how physically clean we are, how clean we are emotionally and spiritually, and how our previous karmas and births were. For example, my soul took birth in a family where there were deeper belief in God, and my upbringing was very faith-based. That it was engraved from my birth, from a very young age, that just do your work and leave everything on God. Of course, I didn't understand at that time. Everything makes so much sense after Kundalini awakening. So taking a birth in such a family was first step towards this awakening, that I got that kind of a platform at a very early age, compared to if my soul took birth in another family where there's a lot of abuse or and not a background to thrive the soul to the spiritual path. Then as I was growing up, my personality was developed, and that was developed towards more on a spiritual side, more on an emotional side. And then I was given a profession where care and nurturing was needed. I became a physical therapist, and that requires to give other people the care that they need. And I chose to become a pediatric physical therapist. That requires even further deeper care to nurture those little human into their developmental milestones. So after my spiritual awakening, as I was reflecting back, I could see all those very clearly, that how it was also planned. So although I wasn't a regular meditator, of course, I had done yoga in the past. I had done those nadi shuddhing kriyas when I was younger. I grew up in India in my young age. So I had those privilege. So as I was reflecting upon, of course, only on this life, I could see that how all the steps were being put in one after another to get to this level. So the message I would like to give to the spiritual seeker or sadhak who have been practicing for many years, and sometimes you feel disappointed or feel that you may not be making progress, just wanted to share and give this encouragement that not to give up. If you are walking on this path, definitely God has some plan for every one of us, but we just don't know. We just have to trust. We just have to surrender. And what I have learned, when we are not expecting, then this journey will become beautiful. I can imagine if I was trying to awaken Kundalini, it would have been very difficult, and I would be very impatient. When will this happen? But because it just happened so naturally, it was very difficult, and which I will share in another video, the journey after awakening. But I can just imagine if I was practicing for many years with the intention and it wasn't happening, how impatient I would feel. So just a request to everyone who is trying and walking on the spiritual path, and if you are impatient or losing hope, I would just pass the message that just surrender and trust the divine. Just do it with the pure heart and pure intention, and let the divine continue to make the plan for you. Second thing, I would like to pass a message which I experience as well, and the knowledge that is coming from inside that I felt like sharing here. That intention is very important in this journey. We might be doing things, we might be doing bhakti, we might be doing seva, we might be doing different things on the spiritual path. But if our intention is not clear, if our intention has even a 1% of gain, it may ruin our all efforts. So again, doing anything, whether it's your profession, whether you're doing things in the house, whether you're doing things in a seva or charity, just purely doing it. Not even thinking that I'm doing this for my family so they can do this, or who are we to do anything for our family even? So that's what I have learned, and I've implemented in all aspects of my life, physically, emotionally, spiritually, in all relationships, and in my profession, which I have kind of explained that the transformation, but the intention, the purity of the intention is very important when we are walking on the spiritual path. We don't need to reflect onto other people, how they see it, because it's a journey inward. It's our journey for Shakti to meet with Shiva. So it's our inner journey, and that journey has to be so pure, then only Shakti is going to meet with Shiva. So those are just the two messages. One about whether it's in our hand or control to awaken the Kundalini, or to be awakened as spiritually, or how our intention can shape our spiritual path. Share your experiences, share what path you're taking, how you are pouring pure intentions in your day-to-day life. Share in the comments, and so that way we can create a beautiful spiritual community among here. Thank you so much for staying with me and watching, and stay tuned for more videos.